And it's just a whole lot of nonsense work that has to be done to undo that stuff and to cancel orders. There's got to be a way to fix it. Hello everybody, welcome back to the cabin. Welcome back to Commonwealth Flipper. Thanks for joining us. I've got 28 sales going out of here for $766.74. And I've got a little bit of a bone to pick with eBay. There's something that's happened multiple times. I've even done it as a buyer, and it drives me crazy. It's something I think they should be able to fix. I'm gonna ask you if it's happened to you lately or if it's never happened to you, but we've got a lot of awesome sales, and I can't wait to show you this. Take a look. I'm just looking out my window over here, and I see Blue Ridge Mama sitting underneath my tree. I see Turner sitting underneath my tree. I see chickens underneath my tree, and a bunch of cats. No Reagan and no dog, but everybody else is there. And it's going to take me a while to get to this one. See if I can get it. Let's see here. There we go. Look at that. Stranger Things Monopoly. I picked this up at that sale. You might remember. I didn't want to pay very much for it. It didn't go for that much. I don't know what it went for. $15.99, something like that, plus shipping. And I think I paid $3 for it. So it wasn't something I was going to buy, but if they were going to give it to me for around that much, I was going to do it because the young man and the mom that was running the yard sale, they were talking to me for a while. I'm like, man, I feel like I got to buy something here. And I did, and we're going to make a little bit of money on Stranger Things Monopoly. I sold that caboodles up there. You know, see that caboodles? And I don't really want to get up there and get it right now. I'm going to get up there and get it in a little bit. When I see caboodles, they usually go for pretty decent money if the colors are cool on them and they're in good shape. I don't remember what I paid for that one, to be honest. Probably just a few bucks. And that one sold for $32 plus shipping. Caboodles went to a viewer, went to Linda. So thank you for that, Linda. I appreciate it. Kevin, I bought from you before a Minnie Mouse t-shirt. I remember that. I'm not a reseller, but an avid watcher of your Commonwealth Picker YouTube channel. I love to watch you buying at yard sales. I find it very entertaining. So thank y'all so much, Linda. I do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy it. All right, how about this sale right here? And I don't know who bought this. I think I wrote it down. It's Ryan bought it, but I don't know if Ryan's a viewer or not. Ryan, you can comment down below if you are. I know that a viewer said you should probably sell that thing. I would like it. And I'm like, okay. I figured we'd list it eventually, but it's kind of cool. It's from He-Man. It's a sorcerer from He-Man, which I didn't know that. Somebody had to tell me that. And there's different outfits, so I just didn't recognize that one. You don't see that outfit, but anyway, this is from 1987. And so this is from the tour in 87. There's a lot of tour stuff on eBay, and it sells pretty well. And I'm like, you know what? There's no pictures. But a viewer asked me about it, so I'm like, I don't want to put too much on it. I would probably put 25 bucks on this. But a viewer said something about it, so I'm like, yeah, we'll put 15 on it. It sold really quick. So who the heck knows? But Ryan, if you're a viewer, thank you. If you're not, well, thank you anyways. 15 bucks free ship. Blue Ridge Mama listed all of this stuff here, and she told me to look for the lots in these bags. So here's the She-Ra lot that's sold. She said she could have made a little bit more money parting it out, but it wasn't worth the effort on this particular one. And here's the lot right here. Sold for 30 bucks plus ship, I think, something like that. And she says, yeah, definitely could have made a little bit more, but she was getting a little exhausted getting down to the end of it. I can see why. There's plenty of pieces in there, the different headdress things. Uh-oh, that just fell through my... Look at this right there. I don't want to miss something. At any rate, there you go. $30 for that little lot right there, plus shipping, and that goes to our total. I had to do a carryover. Y'all see the last one, so you know I'm not fibbing here. $305 carried over. $9 profit from the photo, $24 profit from, that may be a tiny bit high, $24 from the She-Ra lot, and $16 from the two figures that I'm going to show you in just a little bit when Turner gets in here. $354 so far from $220. Next sale is from, I guess you probably should have seen it by now. I probably got ridiculed on that video for negotiating with a kid. Some great kids, by the way. And I bought these two video games, if you remember, from the sale. I think it's posted by now. It might be coming out soon, but I think it's already out. They wanted $5 a piece for them, and I'm like, you know what? I'll give you $5 for this because it sells for $15 plus shipping, and I'll give you $3 for this because it sells for $10 plus shipping. because anything more than that really wasn't worth it. I wouldn't have bought this for $5 into 10 after fees. It's like $1.50, $2. Not really worth it. But I'm sure I still got yelled at, which is all right. And Toy Story 2 sold pretty quick. Made our $8 back already. We're in the profit here. And that one sold for $15. That one went to a viewer as well. Like 1/3 of the sales went to viewers today, which is just amazing. So thank you. Kevin, my wife and I love your channel. We retro game hunt every Saturday at yard sales, and we've learned a ton from your videos and your knowledge. We missed you at the 100-mile Southside Virginia sale, but hope to see you at the next one. I wanted to come really badly. We're happy to add this to our collection. God bless you and your wife, Whit and Carmen. So I did want to come to that. Matter of fact, up till 2 days before it, my plan was to come to it, but my parents got sick, and you know, they help us out a lot, and so it was a little bit difficult for me to take care of everything I needed to with my family and the business and still go to it, and I finally just nixed it last minute. So anyway, we are headed out to another sale, but you got to go check Garage Sale Nation if you want to know the one we're going to next. Speaking of Garage Sale Nation, that Facebook group hit 10,000 subscribers in just 5 weeks. Insane, and we're making it better all the time. We hope you enjoy it. And we went to the 301 highway sale, which that garage sale Facebook group is all about. It's about the big ones. And we bought this for maybe $25 and sold it for $10 plus shipping. And it's an old one. It's a vintage one for sure. And you don't find too many Bambi plushes. I don't find them anyways. And that one sold for $10 plus shipping. All right, next one has a bit of a funny story. And then after that, I'm going to tell you about what I think eBay should fix. All right, speaking of funny stories, it would be a funny story if I fell on this thing in the middle of a video. Actually, it wouldn't be. Would I edit it out is the question. This Mountain Dew bottle, first of all, I'm surprised it didn't go to Troy, Mountain Treasure. This Mountain Dew bottle sold, I had it listed for $50. Because I think I had the only one out there, so I just priced it way higher than these other ones that I had. See all those back there? And that one, somebody sent me an offer. Actually, they asked me, they're like, hey, will you do $35 on it? And I'm like, yeah, I suppose. You know, I paid next to nothing for these things, and we're already in the profit. I'm like, yeah, I'll do $35. So I sent them an offer. And then they sent me a message back saying, will you do $34 on it? I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, this is going to be great. I'm going to be on the Flipper channel arguing about $1, and people are always yelling at me about trying to get $1 off at a garage sale. And they said, hey, I've got a $50 gift card, and after shipping and after taxes, it's just going to take it just a tiny bit over. Would you do 34? And I'm like, sure. I mean, hopefully they're telling the truth. And I just said, you know what? I can't send you another offer because I already did, and it wasn't a best offer item. So I just said, I'm going to relist it. And if you buy it in the next half an hour, great. If not, I'll have to relist it and bump it back to 50. And they bought it. I was surprised, to be honest with you. And they bought it, so that one's headed out of here. These next items right here, some golf gloves and this golf club head cover. This one is reminded me of what I wanted to talk about today, which is something that happens. It's happened more and more lately. It's happened in the past. I've even messed it up, and some other buyers off of me are messing it up, and it's getting a little bit irritating. But let me talk about these sales first, and then we'll talk about that. So these are going out of here for like $78 plus shipping, 77 something. Plus shipping, and we're making about $5 a piece profit on them. And we only have 3 left. So that's not too bad. Came from a lost and found sale. And this is going out for $8 plus shipping. All pure profit at this point. Okay, so you notice that She-Ra stuff sold. And so not very long, Blue Ridge Mama just listed it yesterday, I think. And it sold pretty darn quick, maybe today. And I got an offer earlier today to buy a whole She-Ra, you know, the whole figure and the crown and everything that goes with it, right? All the pieces, plus the She-Ra. And it was sent to me. And I first had to look at it, I'm like, oh, sweet, somebody gave us an offer. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's not our backdrop. That's not our background. And so somebody had sent me an offer, and I almost accepted it at first. I've done this before. I've talked about it on the channel before. I'll list an item, and then somebody sends me an offer because I've been looking at their item and doing list similar, sell similar. And then so whatever, I didn't save it. I didn't do anything like that. But eBay is putting me down as a potential buyer to this person because I just looked at the item. Then they hit that send offer and it goes out to everybody. and I wasn't following it. I didn't heart it. I didn't do any of that stuff. But I got an offer, and I almost made the mistake. So it happened with a golf club head cover that I listed the other day. Very, very similar one got sent back to me on offer. And it happened from a buyer the other day. Something, I think it was some knife sharpeners they sent. I had listed it not too long ago. And apparently they used my listing as their sell similar. And they got an offer from me when I sent out offers at 5% off. And they bought it. And they sent me a message like, hey, I thought this was somebody doing an offer on my item, but it wasn't. I bought your item. And it's just a whole lot of nonsense work that has to be done to undo that stuff and to cancel orders. There's got to be a way to fix it. Has that ever happened to you? When you're listing an item and you have it in your store, but somebody else sends you an offer, let me know in the comments below. I got another one up here that I got to get down. See that pretty generic mini golf bag back there? That one sold $44, I think, plus shipping. Might have been on discount. Yeah, it was on discount. And Linda grabbed that one too. I think that's right. Any rate, thank you for that. I appreciate it. And you know what? This is the kind of item here that people pass up all the time. And if you've watched me with Bearded Thrift Machine now twice, it's kind of funny actually, twice that I've gone with him thrifting, we've found those things both times. And we didn't buy one the first time, but we did buy one the second one. So Julian, if you're out there listening, let me know how that last bag went. Have you sold it yet? I'm just curious. It was a Nike one, I think. And that you can list them as like an umbrella holder. A lot of pro shops use them to put golf balls in. There are a lot of trash cans and man caves and stuff like that. So those have a little bit of value. They can be slow sellers unless they're branded well, and that one's not branded at all. And a Reagan's SKU right here. It's an Edgar, Once Upon a Forest pencil topper. And it is a small sale in two ways. Small in size and small in profit. $5 plus shipping. Sold a Camaro keychain right here. Getting down to the nitty gritty right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 left is all we have. That was a crazy sale if you haven't checked that one out. Two great, I don't even remember what it's called. I can see the thumbnail, but I can't think of the name of it. $15, although that one might have gone out with a coupon too, plus shipping. Yeah, totally screwed that up. $15.95 free shipping, and it went out with a 20% off discount. So another couple of bike chains. Man, this is great. I haven't even posted this video yet. You guys are going to just love the guy who sold me these. I only have one left. Man, they sold fast. Maybe I should have bumped it up. But these are a little different because these ones sold to viewers. The other ones didn't. And these old vintage bike chains, combo-like lock bike chains are really cool. I remember those. And both of them sold to a viewer. All right, one went to Marvin, so thank you, Marvin. Thank you for your message. I appreciate it. He just said he loves the show and he appreciates us. This one went to Joe. The eBay store is called Hetty's Hat Box. All right, hi, Kevin and family. I'm a viewer. Love all you do. When I saw you sell one of these in your last video, it reminded me that I've been looking for one to secure my mini trampoline from porch thieves. That's pretty sad. It also reminds me it's almost time to use your American Bubble Boy link. I love this. It's setting me up for an American Bubble Boy plug. Running low on bubble wrap. I have an well, we've already got the eBay. Look, I plugged your store and you plugged American Bubble Boy for me. This is working out great. American Bubble Boy link down below if you need some bubble wrap. So thank you for that. And hey, since we're reminding you of things, it's Q3, y'all. If you have an eBay store of the second level and above, use your coupon, get your free stuff. We have a video about that. And hopefully, if you can't find it, if you're like me and you can't remember how to find your store, although it's easier than it used to be. And there's now 3 ways to do it. So I've made 2 videos, one about each way to do it, and then I've made another video. I should make another video about the easiest way to do it, but anyway. There you go. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. For plugging things, Terry, Wanda, and Roger bought a copy of the Commonwealth Picker shipping table over on CommonwealthPicker.com. All right, Turner, we decided we'd let you do a Motu. You know what Motu is?
Not at all.
Masters of the Universe. You ever heard of He-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah? I'll tell you what, we should watch. Would you watch a He-Man cartoon with me? Would you watch one?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. I'll watch what's your favorite cartoon?
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. I'll watch SpongeBob. You watch a He-Man one. Cloth Lobster Stratus, I think, are those 2. And you're in here playing with them before. What do?
They like kind of Here,
They spin.
they're like
Check that out. I like it. Don't break them. They sold for like $23, $24 total. They sold to the same person plus shipping. So that's not too bad. I don't think it was a viewer. If it was, thank y'all very much. Let me check real quick. No, I don't think it was. But if you were, Steven, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And that's definitely enough for you to do what?
Save $1, spend $1, and donate $1. Bye.
Did you see Turner's Inaman shirt right there? Hey, we're running out of certain sizes, by the way. Just in case you're going on there and looking at different shirts and there's no size that you want. So we're working on that, I promise. All right, this Animan went out to Timothy. And Timothy, I didn't see a message from you, but the eBay name there is G Noah's Collectibles. So I guess the G is silent. Noah's Collectibles. I like that. So this Animan is headed your way, and I hope he gets things moving for you. Blue Ridge Mama has corrupted my sweet little girl. I mean, what? How could she let you buy a Bud Light seltzer? Did you even know that's what it was? Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. This is for Blue Ridge Mama's having a birthday party. Yeah. And there's a redneck theme. And so Reagan has been putting her redneck outfit together, mostly at Goodwill. And this is going to be bad. But a Bud Light, I'm going to get like CPS called on me letting you wear that thing. Anyway. All right, what do you got for sale? I need you to get in there and restock because a lot of this stuff we're out of, and these t-shirts, we're running out of stuff in your store. All right, what you got?
Terry got a Trash to Cash sticker, I'm assuming, and Animal Man. Yeah. Wait, Wanda?
Wanda, yeah.
Yeah, Wanda got an Animal Man. Sandra got an Animal Man. Alex got a fanny pack. Okay. Alice got a gray t-shirt. Lindsay got 2 t-shirts. Danielle got a blue CWP hat and an Animal Man, and Lauren got a blue hat and a CWP sticker.
That's a lot of work you got to do.
Yep.
And we've got 1 fanny pack left down there. I think we've got 2 more down there. I think we got a bunch inside still. We're out of blue hats. We might be totally out of blue hats, but I have to go look. We might have some. Trash Cats hats are still good. Hey, this auction, y'all, if you haven't gone over and do this, we're doing an auction for ALS and for a particular gentleman, and we're excited to do that. So go check that auction out. And
bye, and don't forget to get your stickers at CommonwealthPicker.com.
Some vintage ET flower earrings headed out of here again, $7 plus shipping. Sold a He-Man Viewmaster Virtual Reality Experience Pack, $11 free shipping. And it's not where it should be in here. I think Blue Ridge Mama has it upstairs because she was doing a little research while she was watching Turner. So we'll see. Let's hope it's up there. Sold a retro NES keychain. No, not keychain. Luggage tag. $8.55 for that one right there. And I think that one went to a viewer as well. Yep, went to Abigail. I bought this for my son when he visits from college. I recently helped out my aunt in a multi-family yard sale in Virginia. Was hoping to see you there, but it was during one of your recent trips out of state. Was looking forward to saying, where is Blue Ridge Mama? Love your content on YouTube, your genuine love for your family. Thank you very much. Sending love from New Jersey. Thank you so much. Always a happy day when you sell some shoes. I think I grabbed these maybe in Arizona. Saucony? I don't know, is that how you pronounce it? I've never sold them before. $25 plus shipping. And some NWO sticker sales. They just keep rolling in. 2 to 1 person. Actually, that one's a viewer. And then 1 to a non-viewer. I can get that one out. There we go. So 3 of them headed out of here. They usually sell for 10. And I think there's a little discount. I think it's gone now. But there was because they've been in the store a while because we had so many of them. My father-in-law and I have been picking our home state of Oklahoma. We both enjoy watching your channels. Can you sign the stickers for us? Yeah, we'd like to hang them in our selling area. Absolutely. We both have eBay stores. See if I can read these right here. John's store is named Black Diamond Vintage Treasures, and your store, Isaac, I guess it is, OK2, the number 2, be picked. Thank you again, and good luck on the hunt. Thank you. Sold some Carhartt jeans, and I think they were under 18 maybe, plus shipping. Picked them up for $1 down there. I think they might even be youth size. I think they are for that price. But still not bad. Down at the Highway 301 sale. Sold a Redskins jersey, Santana Moss, and this one sold for $26.95, I think, plus shipping. And I remember this sale fondly. I think I paid $5 for this one. The ladies at that sale had me rolling. This shirt right here, Virginia Cavaliers basketball. Pretty sure this is the right one. I have to double check. I have a couple similar. $10 plus shipping. It was $1. Sold some Mary Kay lip gloss, Pink Allure, and it went to a viewer. And I think I took a picture of this message here. I gotta turn it the right way. My husband and I look forward to watching your YouTube channels. We've learned so much from you. I have an eBay store called Collector's Items for You. We sell vintage collectibles and glass with some retail arbitrage mixed in. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the lip gloss. You, I assume. Or your husband, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? All right, another one. I left it outside, but I'm going to do it really quick here. Super Seal. Yellow. It's not Tupperware, but it's similar. And Judy bought it. $14.25 plus shipping. If you remember, we picked this up in Myrtle Beach. North Myrtle Beach, when my wife and daughter were inside the little surf shop trying to buy something last minute on the way home, a gift for somebody. I'm like, I'm gonna go see if I can make the money they're spending, and we did pretty good, me and Turner. So I paid $1 for that, I think, and sold it for $14.25, I think, something like that. Judy bought it. She says she's not a reseller, but she loves the channel. Thank you, Judy. I appreciate it. Hey, Linda, I forgot to mention this with Reagan. Familiar Relics is the eBay store. And we have a gift outside. I want to say thank you to Ray, Nashville Flippers, for our new logo over there on Garage Sale Nation. We use it on the Facebook group, but we also use it on our Garage Sale Nation YouTube channel, where we put our shorts and then videos, our short videos. We don't put our short, well, you get the point. And my glasses been crooked the whole show. Hopefully they haven't driven you nuts. This was the hat from Matt, Part-Time Pickers, by the way. So thank you, Matt. I appreciate it. It's really cool. I like it. I never wear orange, but I'm wearing it now. And I don't know, I got some other stuff. There's a gift. Somebody sent us a gift. I'll have to show that to you really quick as well. Maybe we will head back out there and end the show. Just realized that I forgot to film the ending to this video yesterday, so it's the next morning, which is why I'm in a different shirt. All right, so I got a gift in the mail, and I could not find the message that came with this gift right here, plus another box of this. I'm like, where is this thing? And so I'm looking at the kitchen table, and this is sitting there. I'm like, Bluebird and Mama's been doodling again instead of listing stuff. And I flipped it over, and sure enough, here's the message. So, hello, Kevin. We're really enjoying watching you on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. That's awesome. That's everywhere. Really cool. Your insight skills, like so much nice stuff about me. Let me skip through it. Have really inspired us to grow our business. We're on eBay, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube ourselves. Also, our twin daughters are now starting a Depop account. We greatly appreciate your tips and ideas regarding picking, listing, and shipping. We also love the history lessons that you share. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Do I have some? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you a story in just a second. Thank you so much for that. And what else can... Oh, we notice your son and you love Wendy's Frosties. There's no doubt. Not from time to time, always. While shopping, we noticed a Wendy's Frosty chocolatey breakfast cereal available in our local supermarket. Please find 2 boxes of this cereal enclosed with coupons on the back for a Frosty. Check that out. We're going to use that for sure. I have to give up the Baja Blast for a while and go back to the Frosties. Had one yesterday, Frosty. And I had this cereal yesterday too, and so did Turner. First box is already gone, which is why you only see this one. Turner, unfortunately, spilled his cereal on the couch. So I'm going to send you the bill. Did you leave your address? I think we'll send you the bill. Terrible. We do hope that you and your son enjoy. Thanks again for posting all the content. Sincerely, a vintage mentality. John and Danielle. A vintage mentality. I love it. Thank y'all. So I used to use in my history. I taught. For those of you who haven't been around a while, I taught AP World History, which is a little ironic because it's like the smartest of smart kids around, and we had a pretty elite AP program at our school, and so it was a pretty big program. That's all I taught all day, most of the time. At least in my later career. And I was a terrible student in high school. I hated it. It was lucky if I ever even showed up, and I ended up teaching like the elite kids. It's interesting how I got there. But this reminds me of something. Wendy's, you know, I love fast food. Growing up in Southern California, there's fast food everywhere and tons of history of fast food because a lot of them started there, Taco Bell and all that stuff. And McDonald's actually did too. Really close to where I grew up in San Bernardino County. And so I would use the history of all these fast food restaurants that the kids were all interested in and knew about, and I would tie it into history lessons. And I remember you used to talk about Wendy's because they were in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, in the late 60s. I think they started. And I would tie in, because there's a Wendy's really close to our school. And I would talk about it when we were talking about the Chinese dynasties and the Grand Canal and linking the top of China, the Yellow River and the Huanghe River and the Yangtze River and the southern portion during the Southern Song dynasties and the Ming, the Qing, all that stuff. And I would talk about it as a fast food route. The reason they did it, it was because they could transport food quickly. And in addition, because they were moving up and down this river valley, up and down this canal, there would be these little fast food restaurants essentially that would spring up right there on the canal, on the waterway. And so it would cement it in their minds, when they got to the test, that the Grand Canal and fast food and all that stuff, and we'd kind of do it that way. So anyway, there's a little history lesson. So thanks for putting up with that. I do appreciate it. And if you don't mind, if you're still in need of some bookkeeping solutions because of losing GoDaddy, go check out my reseller Genie. You can check the links below, or just go to myresellergenie.com. Use code Commonwealth, all caps, and you can get 15% off first month. You guys are awesome. This is awesome. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to wait a day or two before I eat it, because if I eat 2 boxes in 2 days, I'll feel ashamed. So thank you all for joining us, and I can't wait to see you next time.